Hello and welcome to this new video. So I'm starting the video in the middle of champion select, so maybe you can see some of the process going on. I haven't been on the Rift, or at least I haven't made any videos on Summoner's Rift in quite a while, so here I am again. We are doing this kind of content as per usual. And oh wow, I actually get Jarvan here. And what's interesting is Jarvan is pretty much pick or ban, from what I can tell, or at least just a lot more pick, I guess. I've seen some bans though. I've seen some people bother to get rid of something that they're not gonna try to become familiar with. I mean, I know everyone's sitting there going, "Oh well, you know, he just EQs, like he EQs a ton," and like yes, he does EQ a ton. But the way to play around this is pretty simple to me, which is just dodge it. A lot of the times, if I'm ever playing against a Jarvan, if I get hit by an EQ, it's like, well, I should have known that it was coming, and I should have been ready to see the warning signs, because it's not the fastest thing in the world, but it does catch a lot of people off guard. So hopefully, kind of like a vaccine, hopefully now that, you know, Jarvan is becoming flavor of the month, or has been, people will become vaccinated towards Jarvan's EQ, and maybe they'll be a little bit more familiar with how to play against it. Which is interesting, because on the one hand, I wouldn't want that if I want to just beat people, and on the other hand, it's kind of like, well, I've already played against really, really good players who, you know, counter by just like outplaying me, or like, you know, just being better mechanically. Like anytime I play in like super high elo, if I play against a really good jungler, I can't just do the same thing that I would do to any other jungler, right? Which is just, I don't know, like fire my EQs without really thinking about them, and like they'll just kind of land. So it kind of pushes the game up a little bit, right? And hopefully, while people are getting better at Jarvan, you know, again, people are also hopefully getting better at playing against Jarvan. And I was hoping I could do kind of like a reverse Jarvan video where I could play into a Jarvan, or I would hope to find a Jarvan that I could play into and pick my favorite picks, dude. I really like Lethal Tempo and Nidalee. She is my go-to counter. It's like an ego check, right? Or like a skill check, where if I'm better than my opponent, right, I will default win. I mean, you would probably sit there and be like, well, doesn't that apply to everyone? In a way, yes, but I'm just talking about like the very specific, like cheesy sort of rune setup and item build where I go Nashor's Tooth and I try to dodge the EQ and then just pound him with autos. I have the range advantage. Like you'll see if I ever end up putting one out there, and I'm gonna try to hunt for one, honestly. Okay, let me buy my items. I will tab to the game once it becomes pertinent. Let's start here. And I'll just finish my Tetris, I suppose, before I get there. Huh. This guy just likes to pummel T-spins in. Okay, maybe I can lead with a perfect clear here. Yeah, we're waiting for the game to start anyway. It's like 54 seconds here. I have a little bit of time. Little bit of time. This guy loves his back-to-back T-spins. Guess I got a downstep. Oh, he got me. Okay, I don't really have time here. 8 seconds. Maybe I could do. Do I really want to? Whatever. So I gotta focus a little bit. Whatever. Nah. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I'm gonna alt F4 out of this. Haha. I messed up. I needed to play fast and accurately if I wanted to win that. I'll give him the win. So Stridebreaker got a buff alongside the Gore Drinker and Shojin. And I've always liked Shojin as a third item. If I'm ever winning really hard, I would just go ahead and build it instead of Black Cleaver, because it would give a lot more haste, right? You want to remember that it only applies on the Q, as in like the full benefit, because your Q actually does count as an immobilizing spell. If you read the tooltip, you'll be able to tell as well. It's not only a movement ability, but it's also a, what's it called? and immobilization. So dashing actually works on J4's Q. If you ever play Arena. Rest in peace. Could be an invade. It could be... No, looks like I'm safe here. No, that's so bad. Oh, he hit me. It's okay, it's okay. Nice. I was able to flash the... Oh god, the Crux is gonna get me. I was able to flash the Cassiopeia Q. Had she just E'd me, like if she went into the E animation, which is just her like clapping, I don't think I needed to flash there. But if she ever goes into the... Oh, I should be getting this. My buy is a little bit slow. It's okay, it's okay. I need to regen anyway. Cassiopeia's Q is like a... I think she like raises her hand kind of like this and like summons up the Q. But the E is more like a clap. So you gotta pay attention. One thing I'd actually recommend to people, I don't ever see someone do this. If you really need to pay attention to someone's animations, you can zoom in. For me, I don't have to do this, because most of the time if I'm paying attention, I'm like really dialed in. And I also have like perfect eyesight, lucky me. So if you, I mean, you'll see FPS players do this. If they're ever at a disadvantage, like with their vision or something, they'll literally go in like this to the monitor. It's funny, when I play Fortnite, I actually do this. I actually like lean right in. I'm like, oh, I gotta see that, because like sometimes you're clicking on like dots a mile away. When I played H1Z1, I did that a lot. So just a couple of metagame options for you guys if you really need to. All right, let's watch for the Q. One on this guy. Every 3.5 seconds, he's gonna Q me. Oh, he's gonna Q my teammate. Smart. I'll give the kill to my guy, so he doesn't get mad. Nice. Okay. Still pushing bottom. Nice guy. Yeah, zooming in mechanics and clock mechanics, UI mechanics, these things people really neglect. Is he dead again? No way. No way, this Camille is actually just running around, being onto people all day. That's so sad. It works on the crab on bot side, but I can't do anything about that because they were showing on the bot side. She's just gonna pass right there. After my Gromp, she'll probably take that. But that's okay, because I can go ahead and take her top side. 29 CS, so she only took one. Need this guy to check here. So the Garen could actually come over, but I really doubt that he'd kill me right away. He only has a dagger as well. Not too much 80 on him. Nice. She didn't actually take my Gromp. Perfect. Nine seconds on the W. Nah. It's not playable. I needed to be there right away. If we wanted to dive, we should have went right away. But I don't think it's okay to go after. I prefer to just take the camps, to be honest, instead of risking that. Much prefer. Nice. We can maybe go for this? Who knows? This guy is pretty squishy. He doesn't have his catalyst yet. I'll look maybe one time. Don't mind me. If you wish to go. Damn, I tried to take a guess. My bad. I thought he would jump down here. Unlucky. So he was running this way, and I was thinking he can either jump towards turret or jump down. I missed. I can't go for this blue though. I need to be smart about it. If I go for that blue, there's a good chance I'll die. Okay, drop your flag early. That way you'll have your cooldown a little bit earlier. And then you don't need to fully heal. You can just heal up a little bit, and you'll be fine in the jungle. Right, just a little bit of extra time. Now we can do a nice clear. So we went from 25 CS to 29 with the crab, and then 33, 37. So he just did his, well, his Krugs and his Raptors path towards top. Now he has a choice. He can path to his first buff, which is his blue. Or he can go towards the bot side, try to stop a dragon. I feel like he would just go blue and then crab. The most simplest pathing. He's got 41 with a blue, and he went top side. Okay, so instead of doing my Gromp here, I'm already level 6, and this guy's on the top side. I have to take this. I know that they could come over. They probably will, but I'll have my bot lane soon. I should be clear to do this. Nice. The moment the Camille shows on the wave like that, it's the moment I know I can EQ without having to be worried. Because if I EQ'd without her showing, she could just catch me with my EQ down, right? Go ahead and grab this. I hope the game sounds aren't too loud for you guys. Also, I'm going to be putting this video out and immediately going live. I will be doing a paid sponsorship. If you could be so kind as to download it with a QR code. Make sure no ads. And make sure it's on mobile. You just need to get to level 5, 10, and 20. If you want to do it smart, you could just get level 5. If you don't like it, it's totally fine. You know, you don't have to continue. But just level 5 minimum, try it out, see what's up. I'm gonna path over here, try to catch this guy as he's going. Auto first. I'm gonna hug the wall so she can't just E over. Nice. Forces flash. Okay. He flashed? His only chance is to kill me, so I bait him and I turn around. Good. Now she could be on my top side, right? That's dangerous. I'm gonna go for boots here. Cassiopeia is moving towards top side, which tells me that she definitely is invading. Flag, move. She has 50 CS, okay? So if she has 54, 58, or 62, it'll depend. We'll know what she's doing. I'm down to go here though. I'm actually down to just send it. He doesn't have smite. I'm gonna flash smite that. See if they're pathing around? No, okay. Nice, nice, nice. Good. Just 58 CS, obviously she took these two camps. I denied her mark. So the moment it goes underneath 600 HP and she doesn't smite it is the moment I know she doesn't have smite for a fact. Now the gank on the mid is pretty dangerous. I'm still down to try it though. No word here. Wow, she buffered that. Unlucky me, eh? Unlucky me. Even though I was on top of her, I feel like I was past her. Her ulti to the like south area, like that still hit me. I guess it's because it hit me as I was going in, and I was stunned at the end point. Wait, I don't know how we're dying to that. I'll be honest, I don't know how we're dying to the Camille just running straight up into us. That's tough. Either way, I can soak up this wave. It's not the worst. They're sharing plates amongst 3 people. I don't think it's too good for them. I'm down for that. Anytime a support takes plates like that, it always frustrates me because it's like you don't have to do that, right? Like, please don't. But they like doing that anyway. I mean, she got the kill, yes, but like afterwards, just leave. Totally fine. Oh, we're going for a gank. No, 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 no. Don't do any of that. Oh my goodness. I am not doing any of that. I'm gonna go ahead and farm here. Anytime... Okay, so in solo queue, it's like 2 perspectives. It's like anytime a fiesta arises or occurs, you could attend it and you can maybe make a difference and it might have been good in hindsight, right? But then you could also play the theory and just ping our team off. And it's like, okay, that's not a good fight. Maybe we don't have ultis, maybe we don't have numbers, something like that. In theory, we lose this. And like in solo queue, you can kind of just be like, screw it, full send. But also like, on the other hand, why risk that? Let's just play solid. What the heck? Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, like, there's no world where that Kindred dies if she just plays properly, right? But apparently she does die, so... Okay, you know, maybe I should have ran towards that. But also, if I ran towards that, there's a possibility that she might have backed off entirely and been like, nah, screw it. Wait, what are you doing? Into the bush, so my EQ's hidden. Okay, good. It doesn't matter too much. We could just like Q ulti if we really need to. I should have recalled a lot earlier, actually. Or I should have just taken a plate and gotten my Stridebreaker. So I was going to say, Stridebreaker got a buff. Super nice. I already thought it was really good. It's 60, 80, 20% attack speed, 20 ability haste. That's a big one. And it's got 300 health, but now it has 375 health. And this is, it might not seem like too big of a difference. Honestly, it's not that big of a difference in terms of stats, but if you want to think about the item as a whole, it's already such a massive stat stick, right? It's a mythic. And I think the active is super underrated. I understand that a lot of people might not build it. Some Rek'Sais build it, some Bel'Veths build it, and I think for good reason. A 40% slow on a 3-second for a 3-second duration, that's huge. To me, that's really, really huge. Okay, the Kindred's hovering, but we can maybe go. She's gonna look to ulti me if I ever turn. I said dodge the Q there though. Nice, that guy got deleted. Okay. Kindred's here, she's got 3 marks. We can go for the Kai'Sa who's got no ulti and no flash. Yeah, anyways, the 40% slow is huge, and you might be wondering, well, Nidhogg, you already have a slow on the W, and it's like, yeah, it's a 15% slow. And there's no world in which you can justify maxing the W before the E and the Q. That's the thing. So Jarvan's W slow will almost always just be 15% alone. Yeah, we can't do anything about that. Nothing we can do about that dragon. I can get this crab, though. If he pats back for the crab, I can take it. I'm gonna try to catch vision of it, and he's gonna hit it. Nice, I can Q back to the flag, I should be good. Go for this guy. I missed. It's okay, it's okay. Oh, he got me, I'm dead. No, he had his ulti there. Because he cleansed, he actually had a little bit of tenacity as well. 65% reduction for the next 3 seconds, so that Sona ulti came out, and it stunned her, yes, but she wasn't stunned for long. So what I needed to do was I needed to trust that my Sona would just stun, and I needed to EQ the moment that happened. The issue is, if she stuns and the Kai'Sa buffers it by ulting, she could get stunned while ulting, I would miss my EQ. So I waited for the stun to land and then tried to confirm it with the EQ. But that didn't work out because she had the 65% reduction, right? So she only got stunned for 0.5. That's literally a reaction time thing. If I had faster reaction times and I could react to the Sona like ulting, like the moment it touches the Kai'Sa and confirms it, I should have went. So there's like a predictive thing and there's a reactive thing. A lot of the times people will try to predict. For example, the TF, right? TF is a perfect case of this. Sometimes the TF will throw his Q cards before his W even lands. Now the issue with this is, if someone sees that and they know it's going to damage them a lot, like the Q card, they could just flash. They could flash before the card lands, or sorry, the W lands, so that they get stunned in a different position. Oh, they're engaging here. This is too many people. Too many people. If I get Camille Eid, I can just E away. I should be fine. They're engaging on us just because they have everyone together. You gotta be careful and respect it. Time to farm. So they're gonna obviously do the Rift Herald. What I want to do here is I want to take something on the other side of the map. If I can't get something, if I can't contest something, I want to make sure I'm getting something elsewhere where I can. So the Garen just pushes in. He could go to the Krugs. He could also stop the red invade. But, oh no, okay, so he's shown on bottom, which means that I'm free to take the red, free to take the Krugs. These kind of decisions are decisions you gotta make real fast. If you make them a little bit too late, you're gonna regret them, because you're gonna be like, oh, I should have done that. Oh, okay, Krugs are gone, but we can go for a gank here. Okay. Nice, we're showing. Okay, let's slow him with the Stridebreaker. And my auto. Kill them after. It's good. Now the way to make these decisions, it's 2 parts, right? It's making it accurately, right? Deciding on doing the right thing. And it's deciding to do it quickly. Maybe I should have EQ'd an ulti. No. We didn't have any tools to follow up. I was hoping I could ult here in a better spot. Okay. Well, we have our Fimbulwinter. This is good. And we have a long flank. Okay, so we're going to chase. This is not one of those fiestas. This is actually a good pick on the side. Right? I know I was talking about fiestas earlier. She could flash, but she's stunned here. Okay, good. Good. Free kill. Now we can look on mid. The Camille will be back. The Kindred will hover around. We don't have Sona ulti, but we could just force stuff. We could just force. Nice, good. Go on the Camille now. Watch the Kai'Sa. If she comes up, I can go. Nice, she's gonna flash. I'm gonna smite her for... Oh, okay, well, to kill her, actually. It's good. The game updates second to second, so when you make a play and they make a response, a lot of people, they play champions that kind of like have like a default thing to do. I mean, Bruiser is just attack. ADC is just... Oh, shit. Okay, this guy flashed forward. Shit. I'm gonna blast cone in and look for the hit. I got the cannon. I can leave here. Whatever. There's no real way for me to kill that guy without my ulti. If he ults and gets me low enough, he could just execute me with his E. That's the issue. Nice EQ. Turn around. I got her with a flag. Oh no, I don't. Hahaha, she's too fast. Okay, well done. I'm waiting for the icon to show up so I know the Gromp spawned. Here it is. Kai'Sa's here. Yeah, so as I was explaining, the game updates second to second. So you have to make sure you're ready for whatever people might do. Can I go here? No, I'm not going to bother. He missed the ward. It's funny. And gold. So a lot of champions have like a default thing that they would do, right? But when they have a couple of options, that's when the game gets kind of interesting. So I'll give you an example, right? Sylas is a champion that has a couple of moves that he can do. He could try to E to the side and then E onto you, or he could EW and hold his second E and just like threaten it. He could go for a Q slow into the E. Like, he's got, you know, various ways of playing. Same with Kai'Sa, right? Kai'Sa can E and then move a bunch of different places. Looks like these guys are fighting. Hold on. That's gonna be a cast ulti. I'm gonna flash ulti this guy. Let's try to get face rush off this guy and then run after the Kindred. I missed my Q. Unlucky. I chose down and he went up. Maybe I should have just flashed over. And then QE ulted. Not EQ ult. That way I can adjust where the E goes. The difference between EQ and QE is if you shoot your Q and you're focused on it, I find this to be true for myself. It's not an actual like game mechanic, but it's more like if I'm trying to just land the Q, it's a lot easier. I can focus on where they're going. If I'm trying to land the EQ, the reason why it'll influence where I'm shooting my Q is because I'm moving my body to where I Q, right? Or I guess to where I'm Eing, and then I Q towards it. Right? There's a huge difference. But if I'm just kind of queuing, I'm a lot more accurate, and I can just E, correct where the E goes if she like jumps or something, and then my ulti will be in range. If I flash over, I should be in range, 100%. That's why I like the Q flash E ulti combo. Although you don't really have to use that combo nowadays. Are they dying or no? We're good. Okay, that means I can clear this wave. See, they shouldn't be fighting over a non-existent mid turret. We can just get value elsewhere. They're sharing EXP mid. Sure, they're pushing it out, but like I don't think there's much threat. Honestly, we could just go to the Baron anytime if they decide to go for it, which we should be going for. Hello? They're just going to do the Baron. We should be going over here. I'm going to start the fight. I'm going to start the fight by ulting and then stalling. I'm going to just stall the fight. She DPSs, I cut vision with the bush. I can come around here. I'm ready to EQ. Good. Try to dodge a Kai'Sa W if it comes. Nah, she's fucked. She's fucked. I've got Fimbulwinter here. Huge shield. Cut vision again. Nah, they got it. I'm out. I'm back out. Maybe I needed a little bit more here, actually. I messed up. I should have been farming. See? Speed. So the correct decision is to make sure I get enough for Shojin. We can't do the Baron with the two guys coming up. The Camille and the Garen were coming up. But we can... Can we pick here? Oh, no. Because of that, because of my stall where I should have let my... Sorry, the moment the Kai'Sa, like I knew the Kai'Sa was dead, I should have just taken this and backed. I would have already been here, like I already been done my Raptors camp or something, you know? What was I explaining though? Oh yeah, just have a plan of action for whatever you expect to happen. You know what I mean? And you can do it like really small scale. Like if you're in lane, you're Sylas versus Orianna. Okay, you think, okay, Sylas can dash forward. Oh, they're just gonna go. You can dash forward and W. What do I do there? Maybe I have my ball out in front of me all times, so I can E, and then the extra E damage would be really good. I mean, this guy's just gonna die. I'm gonna face the left here. Good. Okay. So she has to choose one direction. Okay, this guy went in, but watch their backline. Watch their backline. Okay, we're good. We can just do this. One guy has to defend. That's totally fine. This guy is smart. He's pushing. Yone is pushing as well. So they have split threat on 2 lanes. We have one guy to hold this one. And one guy pushing. We're getting a bot-ended. This sucks. This really sucks, actually. I have to go on this guy. Cut vision in the bush. She's gonna jump over. Nowhere to go, motherfucker. Nah, we can't do that. So we killed this guy. Kindred went back, or Kai'Sa went back. We have to do the dragon. There's no way we have enough DPS for the Baron. Right? This is fast decision. Remember. Those guys wanted to do the Baron. Nah, this guy's got no mana. How are we gonna do that? So we go here instead. I can stall. I walk up. Maybe I fake her into hitting me. I just need to stall. I don't want to give her DPS. You see how she clicked back towards me? She thought I was going to run forward and damage. I slow with Stridebreaker. I need to not let her DPS me. I'm watching her. If she comes forward, I EQ. Okay. She can't kill me in time. Nice cleanse, though. Okay, we go to the Baron. Fast. We could try to end here, but they have Kindred Garen. Ending through bottom is a bit of a risk. I'm down to just do the safe play. Good. So even though I'm tanky against the Kai'Sa, and like I can block her damage, like she only has Kraken Slayer, I'm making sure I still don't take free damage. If I don't have to take damage, then why should I? Right? Why should I bother? Don't let her hit me. Okay, now let's go Black Cleaver here. Normally I would get something like Frozen Heart against these guys, but I feel like I'm so far ahead that I can actually play for a little bit of damage. Once I get Black Cleaver, I can be absolutely certain that I can outdamage these guys. Although Frozen Heart plays the attrition game, and it would make it so that they would do a lower percentage of my HP than I would do of theirs. But sometimes I'm totally down to just full send it and say fuck it, build damage, right? I might even go Prowlers in a situation like this, but I think Shojin Black Cleaver is the most solid in terms of like a blend of damage, blend of survivability. Flash the Q. Oh wow, she aimed it directly at me. I think she's familiar with my dodges now. Or she was just being patient. Like I've always criticized this kind of way of building, but now that Bruiser items are kind of nuts, it's like, it turns out Jarvan can actually do these things. It just takes a series of buffs and great itemization. Black Cleaver getting the 30 ability haste, you know, and like the stats that it has. The Shojin getting buffed. Jarvan's E getting buffed. It takes all these things. In the past, people, you know, they would build like this. I didn't agree with them. Whoa. Okay, she went in, but I'm blocking the cast from entering. I'm blocking both of them. Okay. I'll take the Kindred and the Kai'Sa's DPS. Take it away from them. Nice, force out the Kindred ulti. Or not. Good. This guy still has ulti, remember. There's no reason for me to full send. I'll play it smart. Oh, okay, nice. GG. This is one big thing. even if you have like 3,000 health and 200 armor, you'd basically have like 6,000 health if you're the kind of person who is willing to dodge, even if you could tank things. Does that make sense? So the way I'll play like frontline or the way I'll play tank is to remember that yes, I have shields, I can tank these things, I should be distracting. But if my teammates can't DPS while I'm getting DPS'd, what am I getting hit for? Right? Well, okay, I can attack them too, right? And only in a case where it's reasonable, if I'm literally on top of them already, yeah, then I'll start my DPS. But the moment they start hitting me, they stack up lethal tempo. It's like, ooh, I could die. No reason to take 1v1. My backline's already doing a good job because I'm distracting their backline while my backline's winning. We're already winning. No need to risk it. So, GG, I hope you enjoyed watching.